That's Lolly. Now Carvalho. Jack Colback the furthest forward here for Nottingham Forest. Forshaw slips, Colback will try and latch onto it. It's Colback! Nottingham Forest score!
Could actually be at their most vulnerable when they're attacking.
Well, Daryl Murphy won that particular battle. There's Kamal Roof, now Click, Clark's there with him. It's Clark who finds a way through Pantilimon! And this fearless youngster has come up with... Pull back. There's Hernandez. Hernandez lifted into a great area and thumped home right in front of goal by Gianni Alioski. Ben Osborne driving that corner in. Colback! He's there again! Where's this come from? Osborne with the corner. Murphy! For Douglas. Daryl Murphy giving chase to this. There's Ben Osborne. He's away from Forshaw. Osborne! It's emphatic!
С мячом. Отличный фланговый проход. И в итоге подача на дальнюю штангу. Гол! Ньюпорт открывает. Заставил Лестер в эти последние минуты, секунды играть свой собственный футбол. Но сейчас атака через правый край. Проход Олбрайтона. Отличная подача. Хиначо! Дэй! Выручает команду. Еще один удар и все-таки гол. Пушечный удар. Берется за реализацию этого удара Амант. Удар и гол. Низом. По центру. Аккуратно.
Milner, Diogo Jota in here and then away. Raul Jimenez here for Wolves. Diogo Jota in the middle. Milner is with him. Raul Jimenez, 1-0. Milner. Shaqiri. Clipped in towards James Milner on the turn. It's blocked. It's Origi. Trying to wriggle away through. Oh, he did superbly well. Divock Origi. Ivan Cavallero just behind Dendoncker. Neves. Vinegra back into Neves. Might have a go. Did have a go and scores. Ruben Neves for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
A penalty opportunity here. And the first goal of the semi-final goes to Spurs from the penalty.
Silva, De Bruyne, didn't take long, less than 5 minutes. Sané on the right for once. Gundogan, Sané, and nodded in by Gabriel Jesus. Gundogan. David Silva, Jesus, not the cleanest. Zinchenko, oh, he's got himself. Changes on the way for Manchester City. Phil Foden is going to replace Kevin De Bruyne. Silva, Mahrez, Jesus, hat-trick. Gundogan, Jesus, could be a bountiful night. And Burton follows up to bag another goal. Sané, who's soon to depart. Lovely. David Silva. Mahrez. 8. And even Carl. Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. Oh, he squeezed it in at the second attempt. Quite the item of
Uzi.
to the De Bruyne. Mahrez and Aguero.
Movement towards the near post from Chelsea. Comes out N'Golo Conte! He fires it toward the goalkeeper, and Chelsea so far. That free kick, well, I was protesting. Barkley, Hazard, Pedro. Azpilicueta coming up on the outside, and they go in front. Hazard stabbed it into the corner. Winks. This is better from Tottenham Hotspur. Rose. It's very much better. It's very much better indeed for Fernando Llorente.
Shilaja. Payet. Wimbledon in front.
Performance from AFC Wimbledon, and I said that Wally Downs will be questioning these players why they can perform like this. They're on the break here.
Wagstaff through the middle, and Wagstaff makes it 2. Pedro Albion at fault for the second goal, replaced by Felipe Anderson. And Ryan Fredericks back after injury is also on. These are the 3 brought on. It's the 3rd goal, can you believe it? And it's the 2nd for Scott Wagstaff. Set up in by Snodgrass. Snodgrass again. Fredericks. It's a fine save by Ramsdale. But West Ham are able to pull a goal. He's got all his angles covered. Anderson, who's beaten him. Another for West Ham. A magnificent free kick by Felipe. Attempt from Will Nightingale away. Well, that really would have been a sealer. Mashilaja. Now Wagstaff. Noble across to cover. Adrian's beaten, and surely now West Ham are beaten.
How good Manchester City are, but I think we've all got to say what a fabulous job Sean Dyche has done.
Here's Gabriel Jesus. Nice shimmy and turn. Brilliant! Absolutely magnificent from Gabriel Jesus. Under one again. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva outside. Now inside the box to shoot. And it's deceived Nick Pope. Maybe a big deflection on Morris. Danilo. Bernardo Silva is further wide left. Morris. De Bruyne. De Bruyne rocket.
Yeah, it's not the easiest position to play, I tell you. Well, it is for somebody who knows how to play it. I played it once, got dragged off by Brian Clough. It was that bad.
There's Walker, who's pretty good at it. De Bruyne, only 2 in the box. Oh, he's found a way through with a deflection.
Own goal.
Manchester City have 4. Is on the spot. Aguero hits the spot. Manchester City have 5 at home again.
That's Coleman not giving that ball to Lookman on that right wing. He's 1v1 against the fullback.
Space here now for Richarlison, and a goal! Took a deflection, I think, on his way, and it just...
How hard they've had to work in that first half.
Header on, is good one from Cooper! 1-1! Superbly taken by Lee Gregory, and the championship side.
Took a while to get fit to initially play, and now he's out of the team again.
Took a while to get fit when he was at Barcelona. Here's Sigurdsson. Oh, now a chance for Tossen! That's what he was brought on to do by Marco Silva. Ferguson with the delivery. Useful, very useful. And Gregory nearly got a free header at the near post. It's in there. Murray Wallace! And a ricochet sends it in, and maybe off Jake Coop. Sean Williams to take. Into a good area. Oh, and a chance for Murray Wallace! And Millwall go to round 5.
Tammy Abraham has made it 3-2. Andre Green.
Raheem Sterling, who started it.
First half, which we're just underway with. Come out to Cleverley. And the cross shot, and in by Capoue. Watford snatched the lead on the stroke of half-time.
You know, it's been forced upon him. He's got to bring substitutions on. They don't want extra time. They don't want penalties.
They'll always believe they can score, and they might be right, because here's Sané. Again, Day, and it bounces in. Foden was very clever there not to touch the ball, because he feared him. One by Otamendi, he's okay again. Foden checking on the movement of Mahrez ahead of him. Phil Foden, and 2-0. Day couldn't keep it out. Foden on target.
Mahrez and Jesus, I don't think they saw Sané coming out on the right-hand side. Oh, they scored.
Well, Newport County do have a goal. Amon gives them hope very late on. 88th minute. Concentration, Butler's lost it there, mind you. Picked up by Foden. Let's go, and scores. 2 for him. That settled it once and for all. 3-1 to Manchester City. In 13, this run for Manchester City. John Stones. Perfectly measured ball through, and there is a fourth. Riyad Mahrez. Rubbing it in for Newport there.
We understand that Anthony Taylor and his VAR team were aware of that. Let it go. As did Smalling in the nick of time, otherwise they might not have let it go. Rashford's ball in, Herrera! Brilliant, brilliant goal! Fantastic goal for Manchester! Each of their last 4 FA Cup ties against Chelsea. 2 of those FA Cup finals, but they're winning this one. And Pogba lays it through. Rashford. Pogba's heading for the penalty spot. Mata at the back post. Pogba! Brilliant! It's swung into the penalty area by Joe Lolly, headed dangerously at Murphy. Oh, and touched in by Benalouane for Nottingham Forest.
And it's another North London Derby Day goal for Harry Kane. And Tottenham.
And Emma's extended.
McGinn has been one of the standout players for Villa this season.
Excellent work again. Neil Taylor. Grealish. On he goes. Yes, there it is.
Stand to look at it, Graham Potter. And scores emphatically. Matt Grimes for Swansea puts a
Confident as well, the goalkeeper, isn't he? He's passing the ball out nicely.
playing some good football at times here. Swansea, James, Dyer, Selina, 2-0. What a fantastic goal by Swansea, and the former man opened the door ajar for Manchester City.
Looks like Sterling's nipped over to the right-hand side.
Walker's ball in. Difficult for Roberts, who made a bit of a hash of it. Here is Aguero. Another block. This time Bolton it was, and there is a goal. Bernardo Silva, beautifully struck off the outside of the boot. Manchester City. And it does go in off the post in the end. Manchester City. Somehow Aguero's name is not on the score sheet here.
No. Not yet, anyway. Ian.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah, it might be still. It does look like just a question if they can hold out, and they can't hold out. Aguero, wouldn't you just know it?
Пелос командует своими партнерами. Подача Холебосо. Еще момент и гол. Гол. Гол это Капу. Было у Таунзенда и за. Как раз, тут ошибка. И Бачуаи врывается в штрафную, бьет поворотом и забивает. Сравнивает счет. Он пробивает Эурелью. Вообще это, конечно, подло. Вот так пробегать мимо футболиста и локтем, хотя Делофео классный футболист, безусловно, передача и 2-1, что показывает арбитр.
João Moutinho. Moutinho's got through. Jimenez can't get it out of his boots. Now Jimenez. He's got it into the net. Feet in a row. Diogo Jota trying to get past Shaw, and he has got past Shaw. Jota gets past Romero too. If they can, even though there are only seconds remaining. Martial to Shaw. Shaw. He's pulled it across. Rashford. Manchester United have won. It doesn't look as though there's.
There will be 8 games of the season left for these two after today. Sharp getting the better there of Cooper, needs a support run, gets it from Basham. Goal! Sheffield United make the breakthrough.
Dunk again. Murray will go with Pearce. Cooper is blocked off Murray. It comes to Pearce with the header. He scored! And Brighton fume. They think there was a foul on Murray for the goal. Neither of them has played a lot of football. This is a good run here by Leonard. And still going. The shot hit Dunk. The work rate of that trio in midfield for Millwall has been prodigious, and Wallace has had a good game, and he's skipped in here. He's pulled it back. It's 2! And Brian alive!
Be asking his players, because the consistency hasn't been there really for them in the Championship, and when you look at this type of display, you just think, well, how?
Proper. March. Up through the gears. Done well here, Solly March. Can he pull it back in? Ricardia parks his body in front of the ball. Oh, that's a fantastic finish. And a Brighton back in the game. Have they got enough time? It's Millwall 2. Wembley Stadium in the semi-final. Unless Brighton can break hearts. March into the penalty area. It's in! A terrible error from the goalkeeper. And Brighton have equalised and saved. Decent ball, that touch back into Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne, Jesus! Manchester City.
Only let in one on the whole run so far. Watford. Work to do here, and there is Doherty with a goal for Watford. Matt Doherty. Free kick. Doherty's ball in towards Jimenez, who brings it down and scores brilliantly. What a wonderful goal that was from the Mexican. He's the one challenging for it, made a nuisance of himself as ever. Deulofeu, oh, that is sensational. What a brilliant goal. And that's exactly what he does. He nearly took the back of the net off. Still a wonderful atmosphere, as there has been all day. Deulofeu going to play the 1-2 here and run onto this. He's got the speed to get there and score too! Deulofeu puts his name up in lights at Wembley.
Stephen Hernandez, all about the curling shot. Stephen 1-0 Matias to Forestier. Lucky to get a second bite at this. Domingo Forestieri, long range effort. Oh, save! Needs an outball here towards Boyd. Finds it in Palmer. Forestieri. Oh, Fletcher! He's bottled it in! Stephen Fletcher! He was injured in the warm-up. It's going to be Mario Vrancic. Bulldog. Now Norwood. It's another good cross looking from the D. Gets out to Duffy! Byron. Dive. Stevens on his outside. Stevens!
Now he's had
left. Another opportunity for Mopai to chase. He's far superior to Leeds effectively. They may start celebrating unless Leeds can find the goal here. And now Watkins going forward. Mopai.
Change Bielsa could still make. Two talented teenagers. Play allowed to continue here. This is Click. Chance for him to cut inside and score. I suppose it's another case, isn't it, for VAR? Now Leeds are going to allow Villa to stroll through and score. Janssen clearly hadn't got the message.